The men and women on the front line, fighting the invisible enemy. But the shortage of personal protective equipment worldwide threatens the work done to curb the spread of the virus.
With the assistance of various governments and companies, as well as foundations, we have been able to mobilize significant quantities of personal protective equipment and other medical supplies, both diagnostic and in some cases therapeutic, as well as ventilators.
Now the UNDP is helping in more ways than one. It's facilitating the manufacturing of face masks for vulnerable communities while creating jobs in the process.
We are trying to bring informal tailors together because it's not about aid, it's about recovery. And we are igniting recovery in South Africa, particularly in Gauteng and city of Johannesburg, by bringing some informal tailors together to be sewing these, especially the face mask, that can be given to communities that cannot afford it. This is one of the early recovery, so that at least we help them to kick off the economic activities after the relaxation of the lockdown.
The pandemic has further exacerbated inequalities across the globe, and South Africa is no different. It's expected that 5,000 cloth masks will be donated to townships and poor communities, the people hardest hit during the pandemic.
This will go a long way in helping us curb the spread of coronavirus, and of course this PPE is needed not only by our communities but by our frontline staff as well. What COVID-19 has shown us is that the deep fault lines in our society, the inequality that's prevalent in our society, the spatial inequality, especially economic inequality, in that there are communities that can afford even a simple mask, they can afford sanitizer, and it's through donations like this that they will be able to reach out to those communities who are in the fringes of the city, informality, informal settlement, that really need these.
The UNDP has signed a memorandum of understanding with the city for an ongoing partnership in support of its response to the COVID-19 pandemic. Zoleka Kotashi, SABC News, Johannesburg.